September 9th, 2005. The storm pushed the Providence onto the reefs in the north of the island, and it took but several minutes to sink 20 meters to the bottom. I injured my leg in the wreck, and I only just managed to crawl to the edge of the forest. I'm sure I would have perished had the natives not found me. There are some 50 of them on the island, and the way they dress leads me to believe they are possibly descendants of a pre-Columbian culture, the Aztecs or the Mayas. Their village is located further south in the forest, but they let me accompany them. I am very eager to learn of their secret of this mysterious blue illuminations they used to light their village. When I arrived here, one of the natives applied a kind of poultice to my leg, which looked like their luminous product. My leg has felt much better since. I even managed to dive down in search of the Providence. For the time being, however, the currents make this impossible. I'll have to manage somehow. This island does not feature on any map. I have to retrieve my navigation instruments.
August 9th, 2010. Good Lord, we're here to study Tau energy. Not build some machine for traveling to parallel worlds. This project has started to become a real obsession for Professor F, and I'm afraid heads will roll when Hexacorp discovers where their money has gone. The sooner they find out that my team and I are in no way connected to this madness, the better it'll be for all of us. Aaron Velasquez, Research Assistant.
Franklin!
Who are you? But... you can't be.
We don't have time for that, Franklin. I managed to work it so that he can't hear us, but it won't last long.
But what on earth are you?
Listen. Yes, it is Sophie here, but not the Sophie you know. You might find this hard to understand, so just tell me this. Did you continue with your quantum theory research work?
What's that gotta do with...
Just answer me. Did you continue with this research? Yes or no?
I had the theoretical basis, but I left everything behind after the death of... after you died.
Well, if you had continued, you'd have realized your intuition was right. There are indeed different realities generated from each of our acts and choices. In my reality, for example, you arrived on time for our appointment. So I wasn't killed, and we continued on with your research together.
So let's suppose I'm not going crazy. How did you... can you be here in my reality?
I'm actually talking to you from my reality, using the hologram. It's you that left your reality, Franklin. You were going to die. That man took you to his world.
How could he switch me from one reality to another?
He's being helped by some force. I don't know what. All I know is that he takes you when you're dying. Oh no, I don't have more energy. I'll be in touch later. Take care of yourself.
Damn it.
Subject 13, can you hear me?
Unfortunately, yes.
Perfect. I noticed that, while our connection was down, you made headway and you're nearly at the temple. You haven't experienced any particular problems.
That woman, Sophie, she came back to see me,
And
she warned me against you.
I see. Anyway, please, feel free to join me, or not, inside the temple to earn your reward, even though I very much doubt you have anywhere else to go. Come what may, this is the last disembodied conversation we shall have. Our next conversation, if indeed there is one, will take place face to face. See you later, Subject 13.
January 19th, 2013. I have come back to study the machine in the complex. Their research is much more advanced than ours. I have to confess that I'm clueless to what it's all about, but the energy residue feeding the machine has fantastic properties. Still with no news of Sophie, I set off in search of the source. On the way, I shook off an angry bear by taking refuge in the strange stone relic. I had to cut the rope bridge behind me. I must find some other way back to the complex. When I arrived, the temple doors opened and I heard that kind of dying voice again. Obviously, there's no one inside. However, I did discover that what is in the temple was constructed by a completely different civilization to our own, maybe even by extraterrestrials. I managed to make the mechanism in the monolith work, and that activated something that looks like a kind of three-dimensional holographic interface. I'm going to need time to understand how it works. It's a pity Sophie isn't here. She would have loved it.